Hey there. So we wanted to give you a little bit of instruction on our iron because it is not the kind of iron that you have seen at your home. It is what's known as an industrial iron. One of the key things to remember about the industrial iron is that unlike a domestic iron, it actually lays down on its faceplate and it needs to always rest on this silicon pad. Because it will burn the fabric on the tabletop. It is heavy duty iron. It has a separate feed for water, so you can get a pretty good hit of steam by pressing this button right here. Okay. When you pick this up, you'll realize it's pretty heavy, a lot heavier than a domestic iron, and that works for you because it means that you don't have to sort of do as much work. See, I didn't do very much at all, and that got those wrinkles right out of there, okay? It's a good idea when you select your fabric for your project to sort of press those pieces of fabric out before you lay your patterns on them, because that'll make sure that your cutting is nice and even if your fabric is nice and flat. So there's that. One quick note, when you come into the shop or the studio, most likely this will be on. If it isn't on, there is a specific order in which you turn it on. And it's listed up here on the wall, but what you do is you turn on this button here, is the on-off switch, turn that to on. Then you wait for it to heat. Once it warms up, then you want to turn the knob up here to the left to open up the water. You don't want to open up the water before the iron is heated because then it runs the risk of the water running out of the iron. Okay, so that's your order. When you turn it off, you reverse that order. Turn this knob to the right. I usually use the button and get as much of the water out as I can, and then you shut it off over here. Okay, you should never need to change the temperature, but the temperature gauge is here on the back. Again, that's something that we usually set and keep it set. Okay, excellent. Happy ironing.